Hi and welcome to Garage.tv. Today I'm looking at an iconic car. It's the Beetle. This is the 2015 Volkswagen Beetle. This is the generation 3 of this car. As you know, this car has a long history. It sold more than 21 million cars so far. It went out of production for a while, but 2011 Volkswagen brought it back to the market. Last year it arrived in the Middle East. We have three grades. You have the S, the SE and the SEL. All of them share the same engine, which is a 2.0 4-cylinder engine. It produces 210 horsepower. It can accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in 7.3 seconds with a maximum speed of 227 km per hour. The car is really beautiful as ever. There are a few changes in the design, like very minor. The new generation is slightly bigger and lower than previous. It looks amazing as usual. I mean, as you might say that this is a bit of feminine car, but Volkswagen is trying its best to make it more masculine, and that's why they try to make it bigger and try to provide it with a really good engine and a really good gearbox. You have the bi-xenon day running light option now. But the main thing about this car is the performance. Yes, it looks feminine, and frankly I like it, to be honest, but it looks feminine, I agree with that. But the performance is really amazing. The engine is really powerful, the acceleration is really amazing, the sound is really amazing, as I will see later. All in all, I believe it's really good. Now the prices here in the Middle East, we're looking at 100,000 Emirati dirhams. That's for the entry level. The second one is 115,000 dirhams. With the top one, the one I have here, is 128,000 Emirati dirhams. Now let's have a look at the back. As you can see, this really beautiful spoiler here. It gives the car a little bit of a sporty look. But I brought you here just to look at the space of the trunk, so we open it this way. Personally, I believe it's really good for such a small car. And also you can fold the seats to increase your space. But as you can see, it's really good. Let's have a look at the interior space. Now, space-wise, I'm comfortable. I'm really fine. The seat is not that comfortable. I think it will be more suitable for someone who's thinner than me. But as I said, the space is good. Now, I'm not happy with the mechanism of the seat. So the way of you moving it backward and forward, up and down, is a little bit uncomfortable. I thought for such a price, you should get an electric seat. Now, let's have a look at the back. As you would imagine, the space in the back is really tight. I'm sitting here, I'm really cramped. I don't have leg room, I don't have headroom. So I guess it's made for kids or people who are tinier than me. In the back you have only one cup holder, which is weird, and you have two side pockets. Now let's have a look at the interior. This car is really cool, it's really beautiful, and the interior is even more beautiful and cooler. Look at this yellow interior. I think if anybody else did that, it will not look good, but on the Beetle it looks really amazing. Let's start with this compartment. It's really cool the way you open it. It's handy for small things. Of course, you have the main compartment here. On the doors you have these interesting holders, so it can adjust to the size of the object that you are adding. In the middle here you have two cup holders. One of them is used for the ashtray, but can be removed, of course. This handrest is adjustable. You have the handbrake, which is useful if you want to have some fun. Here, this area I really like. It's just an empty area you can throw your things in, which is very practical and handy. Most of the cars you cannot find any area to put your phone. In the middle here you have a touch screen to control your navigation, phone, music, and so on. You can play music from SD cards and from CD, or you can connect it. You can connect your iPod as well. Here on the top you have this dashboard. It's similar to the one in the Scirocco. You have the oil temperature, you have the timer if you want to time your laps, if you are racing or you are having fun, and here it shows the turbo, so how much power are you using. The steering wheel has few buttons to control the sound, to navigate through the dashboard here. You have the shift buttons, which is really good. I know many people do not use them, but frankly I like to use them sometimes when I'm in the mood. You have the cruise control, and here in the middle in the dashboard you have a small display that shows navigation orders, like for example to turn right or left. It shows you a few warnings, so you can really control it. As I said, the interior is really beautiful. I love this yellow bit here. It goes also on the doors and in the back. The seats are leather. They look really good. The sunroof, it can go upwards, or it can open halfway. It's panoramic, so to give you a good view of the sky or of the towers around you. Now the Beetle is such a great car. As I said, it looks a bit feminine, but when you drive it, no, it's not. The performance is really good, the engine is really powerful, the acceleration and the sound will enthrall you. It has a lot of features. The price is fair. I think it's a bit high, but it's fair for such a car. The design is still iconic. It's almost the same as the design that came out 70 years ago. I personally love this car and I enjoyed driving it. It's a bit flamboyant, especially with this color, so whenever you are in traffic or you park it somewhere, it stands out of the crowd. And of course the Scirocco and the Golf are totally different, I agree, but this one is like a different, like it's like a statement on its own. So if you love if you love difference, I think you should go for this one. Personally, I really loved it.